It's Wednesday. It is a baseball day. So I've got three best bets on the way for you guys. We're going to go with the player prop today. We're going to go with the NRFI. Then I'm also going to hit you guys with a run line bet as well. Three winners on this Wednesday card. It is September the 18th, 2024. This is the Free 3. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living back with another DYF Bets video where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day. As we're just trying to get to the bag together, we're just trying to get to that money. Yesterday, we had a full WNBA slate. Right now, it's that time of the season where we got baseball all one day, football all one day, WNBA all one day. It's kind of cool, I guess, getting a little bit of a change of pace. It's cool, I guess, to kind of get a little bit of a change of pace. So yesterday we went 1 and 2 on the channel. Not how we were exactly wanting to go. We got the links right on the money line. That kind of got us a sweat there at the end. It was a great game. They were able to pull that one out in the end. Liberty and Mystics, we took the over there. That one just barely went under. I think we put it at 160 and haven't finished at 158. So tough to see that. Brianna Stewart, she got the volume as well. She just couldn't hit the shots. So not too bad there. So 1 on 2 on the Tuesday card. A loss is a loss, but still not too bad of a read. And if you were inside the Discord group, then we gave you guys a late night winner on the Phoenix Mercury. So they were able to cash in for us late. So you can see our year-to-date record still good here for the month of September. Let's keep the momentum going here on the channel. So if you haven't smashed that subscribe button, play me, fade me, whatever you guys come to the channel for, let me know, so this way I can find ways to kind of break the analysis better or get deeper, whatever the case is. But my goal with the show is to just really give you guys insight on some of the plays that I'm looking at on a day-to-day basis, not trying to overdo it, but also always trying to stay active in the market. So let's look at these winners for today inside the MLB card. First best bet of the day, let's head to our player prop of the day, and we're going to go with a guy who's been hitting the ball really well. He's currently on an 11-game hit streak. Yesterday, he was able to keep the momentum going by getting an additional 2 more hits yesterday. That's the type of form from a guy that I want to back. As a result, we're going to go with Jose Iglesias, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, minus 125 odds. He's gotten at least 2 or more hits in 4 of the last 5 games. He's been very solid, batting over 300 on the last 30 days. Over the last 15 games, and I just love the form that Jose Iglesias has been in, and he makes it easy for me to take him in this spot here because of just where he is right now in the lineup. Number one, he's batting at the top of the lineup since Francisco Lindor went down with the injury, so that gives him more at-bats at the plate, but he's also having multiple games with hits. Yesterday he had 3 hits, the day before that he had 2 hits, but then also because he's at the top of the lineup, and then when you have this Mets lineup that you guys know that can heat up at any time, but you got Marte batting second, Alonso hitting third. You've got the young boy Acuna, who's at the number 9 spot in the lineup. So now, even if he gets on base and Iglesias is able to knock him in, there's an RBI right there. There's so many different things that this Mets team is giving you right now. That's one of the reasons why they're one of the hottest teams in baseball. They're holding on to that wild card spot. They've been very solid at home, 42 and 34 on the year. I'm expecting this Mets team to win today. I'm expecting Jose Iglesias to be a focal factor in that win, and DJ Hurst is just a guy that I'm not really willing to back. 3.7 ERA on the year, so that's not too bad, but he's already faced this Mets lineup twice. In his first start, he gave up 7 hits to go with 4 earned runs. In his second start against them, he gave up 5 hits to go with 1 earned run and 1 home run. And this is a pitcher that Iglesias has had success against himself personally. 4 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 double, 1 strikeout, so that's not too crazy, but I like the fact that he has a 750 on base percentage, and he's had a double or an extra base hit against him as well. That gives him the confidence. But Pete Alonso batting 333 against him. Brandon Nimmo batting 333 against him. Francisco Alvarez batting 500 against him. So there are other hitters on this lineup for the Mets as to why I'm taking the hits run RBI line instead of the total bases line. That gives me the confidence that if Iglesias can get on, or if he's at bat when other guys are on base, he can be able to either knock them in or he can get on base and then he can score himself. So Jose Iglesias over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's been in great form. Let's continue to see it go again today against the Nationals. I also lean the Mets to win that game and cover the run line. For our second best bet of the day, we're going to go to our NRFI of the day, and I want to give this one out early. If you're inside the Discord group, check it right now because I dropped it already for you guys because the value that we're getting is really great. And because of that, we're going with the Houston Astros, San Diego Padres. The NRFI here is only minus 130. For Framber Valdez, Dez and Dylan Cease to get minus 130 odds. I guarantee you guys that this one is going to shoot all the way up by game time. Not only is it a 6:40 first pitch time, which gives you a full day to kind of weigh through your options and lose some money early and then come back later, but also when you look at these two pitchers and how they've been in the first inning, this is like kind of one of those nerfies that you're like, I gotta take it. Framber, 23-3 on the year. Meanwhile, Dylan Cease says 19-12 on the year. Dylan Cease is coming off a very strong performance where he didn't give up any runs. So this is one that has a total of 7. Very rare to see that when you have a total of 7 or 6.5 to start and the nerfies already at minus 130. That never happens. It's typically minus 150, minus 160 already because it already has a low total. So because of all these factors, I get it that these lineups do have those one pitch kind of hitters that can crush a ball out of the park at any time. Yes, we know that Dylan Cease and Framber, if they struggle with their control, they could miss on this. But this is one of those nerfies that I'm taking where I'm like, all right, I'm taking the nerfie here, but I'm also going to take the second inning. I'm also going to take the third inning under, even if it does miss, because I do lean towards the under in both of these pitchers. The form that they can go for, we can get 6-7 straight innings of shutout baseball here, and I'm willing to back that. If you want to hear a little bit more about how I go about these nerfies or like some of the things that I utilize to strategize, there's a link inside the bio or inside the description. We're going to pin it for you guys. You can watch the video that I've made on nerfies as to why I love these bets so much. 6 quick outs. Let's sweat that out here. Let's get that in as our second pick of the day. For our third and final best bet of the day, we're going to go to a total, a run line here. I like the full game run line, and I also like the first 5 run line here. We're going to go with the Cardinals against the Pirates. We're going to take the first 5 run line, so that half run there, and we're going to take it minus 125 odds. Now, if you want to take the full game run line at plus 110, plus 105 value, I'm not opposed to that because I do think the Cardinals are going to cover the spread. I do think they're going to win this game outright, but I'm isolating this to the first 5 because yesterday the Cardinals would have won this in the first 5. They needed a home run in the bottom of the 8th inning in order to cover the run line. I just don't want to have to sweat out the game from a bullpen perspective because I believe they're going to get this thing done in the first 5 innings. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Cardinals. He's been a guy that we backed all year. Very solid ace pitcher for them. 3.75 ERA to go with 195 strikeouts with a 1.07 whip. The whip and the strikeouts are both top 10 in the American League. That's the type of numbers that you want. Obviously, this Cardinals team's kind of got things going a little bit late in the season, so for them to really make the playoffs, it's kind of a long shot at this point. But hey, there is still faith and there's still hope. But the form that Sonny Gray has been in gives them that hope and faith. And against the Reds in his last start, 6 innings, only 2 hits, giving up 1 earned run. His start before that against Milwaukee, 7 innings, only 1 run given up to go with 4 hits. 3 straight starts for Sonny Gray where he's given up 1 earned run or less and it's pitched at least 6 innings. That's the type of form of a pitcher that I want to back. Meanwhile, the Pirates are sending Jake Woodford to the mound. This is a guy who's bounced back and forth between the major leagues and the minor leagues this year. And at the major league level, he just hasn't been good. Let's just be honest. 8.01 ERA. He's 0-6. He can't strike out a whole lot of guys. His last start back on the 24th of August against the same Red squad that Sonny Gray pitched shutout ball against. 3 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 8 runs given up, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. In his start before that against the Mariners, he gave up 7 runs. That's a very kind of weak Mariners offense. He gave up 1 run to go at 4 strikeouts. So that's just the type of form that you're getting from this guy. That's why I'm isolating this one to the first 5 innings. Sonny Gray, starting pitcher against starting pitcher, he should be able to get it done, but I do think they'll get out to such a big lead that they'll cover the full game run line as well. But we're just going to isolate this to the first 5. Fading Jake Woodford here. He's not really, a quality major league starter just yet. And again, it's Sonny Gray at home. This has been a very solid St. Louis Cardinals team at home as well. Even though they've had their struggles away, even though they've had their struggles on the road, at home they're 41-35. I'm willing to back them today. Let's get that as our third and final pick of the day. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. 3 best bets, 3 winners that we're giving you guys in the MLB on this Wednesday card. Give me Jose Iglesias over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Give me the Nerfy in the Astros and Padres matchup. And then give me the Cardinals on the first 5 run line. We're going to take that half run there as our final pick. For more picks and plays I'm going to be looking out throughout the day, we might sprinkle 1 or 2 more winners in there. Trying to take it real light. We've got Thursday Night Football tomorrow. I'm excited for that matchup and that Patriots game. Should be a good one. So be back tomorrow where I'll break down that game, and we'll continue to cash in on those primetime football matchups. Drop your winners below, and let's have a great day. See y'all tomorrow, gang. Let's get to that cheddar.